Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon, folks. Happy Thursday. Today is the 21st of May. I'm losing track of time. Oh my goodness. But what's fun about today is that today is also the 28th of Ramadan. We are moments away, folks. We are days away. Literally, you can count with one hand how many days we have left until Aidil Fitri. And I do hope the Raya mood is definitely with you dan saya mengharapkan yang mood Raya sudah pun orang kata bersemadi bersama-sama dengan anda. Anda seronok tak sabar nak menyambut hari Lebaran ini, walaupun hari Lebaran tahun ini tidaklah sehebat apa yang kita biasa sebelum ini, tetapi saya pasti yang you all pun dah ready, dah bersedia dengan normal yang baru and making the best out of the situation. Dan kepada mereka yang berjaya pulang ke kampung atas alasan yang betul-betul, so make sure that you guys are, observing social distancing. Jangan orang kata mengambil kesempatan lebih-lebih nak buat benda yang tak elok. Ialah kita still kena jaga diri sendiri di dalam zaman PKPB ni. Okay, today saya ada seorang tetamu yang sangat menarik. Beliau merupakan seorang atlet lah. Saya sangat bersyukur sebenarnya dapat peluang untuk bersembang juga, sembang Sempoi dengan atlet-atlet negara kita ni. Saya telah pun ada kesempatan bersama-sama dengan dulu saya dah pernah borak dengan Sharon Wee, ex-national squash player. Saya juga berkesempatan untuk berborak juga dengan pemenang pingat emas Sukan C 2017 iaitu Stephanie Gan dalam acara artistic swimming ataupun synchronized swimming. Yalah, dan hari ini juga saya saya ada peluang untuk menemu ramah ataupun untuk kita sembang. Sebenarnya tak ada temu ramah. Temu ramah sounds like so serious and whatnot. We have a chance to actually speak with another athlete, and this particular athlete, she has made her name in the previous SEA Games 2019 that was held in the Philippines in the rhythmic gymnastic category. We are still waiting for her. Let me give you a bit of a rundown of her. Well, she's definitely going to be talking to us about her all achievements and everything, and this also gives us a chance to know her a bit more of who she is and what she has done and what are her goals in life. Apakah cita-cita beliau sebenarnya untuk terus mara ke hadapan? Whether she wants to go and stick to be a sports person that she is, or whether she wants to do something else. Let's find out later on. We definitely gonna get her on board after this. We're just waiting for the queue. And while waiting, dia ucapkan terima kasih kepada anda semua kerana menonton kami di Sembang Sempoi ni. Hope you guys are having a good day. If you guys are having a good day, maybe you want to leave a comment down there. Cakap, okay, I'm good, I'm happy. I'm awesome today. Awesome tak you all semua? Saya percaya yang you all feeling awesome as well. Give that thumbs up, give that like, give that love, show your appreciation, and thank you so much for spending your time with me this afternoon. And as mentioned, while we wait for this guest of ours to actually be on the show, let's count down, guys. Okay, before we actually count down, we actually have our guest finally. Ladies and gents, without further ado, let me introduce to you the lovely, the awesome, the gold medal winner, Miss Izzah. Hi!
Hi! Oh my god, I stuck in the traffic jam just now.
Oh yeah, I could have. I was like talking to myself for about 3 minutes, and I was like, "Mana dia ni dia tak online lagi?" Yeah, traffic jam happens in virtual world as well. How are you, Izzah? Assalamualaikum. Apa khabar?
Waalaikumsalam. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing great. Raya is upon us. Selamat menyambut Aidilfitri. Belum lagi, tapi ucapan awal.
Selamat Hari Raya.
Raya macam mana persediaan tahun ni, Izzah? How is your Raya vibe this year? Obviously, it's different, isn't it?
It is because we usually beraya dekat Pahang or Sabah, but this year raya dekat KL, which is something kita tak pernah buat before. I mean, biasanya kita orang satu atau hari kedua dah pergi beraya kat luar. Tapi I think it's pretty okay. Mami bought like lampu lip lap untuk rumah kat luar.
No, lampu lilap tu sebenarnya harus ada tau, because it injects your spirit a bit. Macam it gives you that warm fuzzy feelings, doesn't it?
Yes, and then Sabtu malam I think my ayah's gonna cook rendang.
Wow. So your dad is the chef in the house.
For Raya, yes.
For Raya, yes. Okay, so definitely like rather than being a Team Raya Sabah or Team Raya Pahang, you're definitely Team Raya KL lah this year.
Team Raya KL.
Team Raya KL. So, what is the maybe there's a lot of things that you're definitely going to be missing out a lot in comparison kalau you balik Sabah or you're in Pahang. But maybe you can tell like one or two biggest things that you're definitely going to miss out so much that's going to be totally different this year.
Kalau for Pahang, I'm gonna miss the kampung situation, kampung vibe, Kalau kat Sabah, I'm gonna miss all of my cousins from Sabah and from Pahang. I'm gonna miss buras from my nenek.
Okay.
Basically, I'm gonna miss my hometown.
All right. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Beraya pun, I usually get like 1 or 2 days. So like, hari pertama je dapat raya, and then second day dah kena balik, and then the third day dah kena start training. So as for me, macam tak adalah memberi impak yang sangat besar.
Okay, yeah, that's the life that you're living right now, isn't it? I mean, like being a sports person, being an athlete, banyak sangat sebenarnya, rintangan yang you kena lalui and a lot of sacrifices that needs to be made. You mentioned just now, Raya usually you only get 2 days off, and then after that straight back into training, is it?
Yeah, and it same goes for this year's Hari Raya. We get Sunday and Monday off, and then Tuesday we're gonna get back to our Zoom online training with my coaches.
How do you do gymnastics via Zoom? I mean, like you just do that? I mean, I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay, so my training schedule is like 12 to 1 p.m. I have ballet lesson with my choreographer, and here is my training area. I'll use that chair.
Okay.
Like a bar, and then I'll have some rest from 1 to 3:30, and then 3:30 I'm gonna continue my technical training with my coaches. Still at the same area, we'll do some strengthening exercises and then some basic apparatus handling. Just this space lah. We use as much as we can.
I mean, obviously, with times like these, dengan zaman CMCO ni, you do whatever it is that you have to the fullest, to the best of your abilities. Dan kalau itu ruang yang you ada, then you do whatever it takes to utilize it as much as possible, kan?
Right.
Alright. For those yang tak tahu, memang jahat kalau you tak tahu. Izzah is actually can I call you an Olympian, or you have to be in the Olympics to be an Olympian?
No, we have to compete in the Olympics in order
Okay,
for us to
so let me just call you. You're an awesome human being who is also an athlete who excels very well in your field, in the field of gymnastics specifically. And only recently, back in 2019, in Manila, Philippines, you berjaya untuk mengharumkan nama negara dengan mengecapi pingat emas di dalam bidang di dalam acara yang you cuburi. So again, it has been a very interesting journey for you and successful journey as well. Let's go rewind sikit. Let's go throwback sikit. I know that I'm an old man compared to you, but let's just like indulge this particular thing right now. When did you start when did you start falling in love with gymnastics, with gymrama? When was this? What year was this?
At first I started ballet class at the age of 4, and then mommy sent me to one of the rhythmic gymnastics school in Selangor, and I was like, wow, it's so pretty. And then all the seniors tengah buat routine kan. I remember one of them was Amy Kwan, which is my senior now, and she did very flawless ball routine. I was like, I want to try. And then my mom macam menggalakkan I untuk try sukan tu sebab she was the one yang nak one of the daughter masuk rhythmic gymnastics. So I
Hmm.
it's so nice with the leotard, makeup and flexibility.
So you were falling in love with the appearance of the sport, like you said, dengan kecantikan, dengan kejelitaan, with all the the dresses and whatnot and everything. So that pulled you from the start. Itu yang pertama yang you nampak.
Yeah.
Tapi you tahu kan sebenarnya sakit macam mana seorang gymnast ni. I mean like you are a gymnast, so banyak penat, lelah dan juga keseksaan yang you sendiri hadapi in this sport, isn't it?
Yes, I remember I actually like twisted my wrist because I did like cartwheel over and over again. Sebab I'm a bit slow last time. Like all of my teammates yang dekat RG tu like semua dah boleh buat cartwheel with straight legs, and here I'm still practicing falling kan. And then last time of course like kita tak rasa sakit tu, kita pun macam enjoy, and then the coaches pun bagi like like fun, enjoy vibe. So kita orang pun macam oh okay. And then bila dah masuk competition, kita orang pun macam Izzah sendiri kalau nak berhenti sekerat jalan macam sayang kan. Like
Betul.
yeah, the pain is there tapi we just have to go through. Tak ada kerja yang senang.
Yeah, that's true because and the fact that you sangat suka apa yang you buat, that definitely helps you to make yourself better kan, rather than macam you dipaksa untuk menceburi bidang ini kan. It's because you love doing this kan.
Hmm. Tak pernah
And
dipaksa sama sekali lah.
and memang I mean like, is it in your family being a sports person ni, being an athlete ni, adakah keluarga you memang terdiri daripada orang yang memang menceburi dalam bidang sukan ke, ataupun you are actually the first in the family ke, macam mana?
No, my mom was an athletic. I think long distance
Long distance,
runner
alright.
for Sabah, and my dad was a dancer. Keluarga Izzah art people, and then
Ah.
saya masukkan abang for taekwondo, but tak lama because he chose art instead, art
Hmm.
discipline.
So yeah, it definitely stick with you and you're very much into it right now dan sangat-sangat serius menghadapi apa you buat lah. Okay. Let's go back juga. I mean like, yes, you started when you were 4 years old with ballet and then you got introduced to rhythmic gymnastics in your school. Can you remember the first competition yang you enter tak? Maybe junior level ke senior level ke, your first ever competition. Ceritakan sikit pengalaman tu.
My first ever competition as a competitive sport, I think was
Competitive.
9 years old. It was my MSSD, and then I went to MSSS, MSSM, and then circuit kebangsaan. That's what I remember. And then from there, coaches develop us until masuk was it national championship, like all the Malaysian gymnasts, and then we compete and see siapa dekat ranking 1, 2, 3 lah. We can see the whole Malaysians in there, like in the competition.
Dan adakah saringan itu susah untuk you go through? Are the competition really, was it really tough, the competition amongst all of you other gymnasts during that time?
It was really tough. I remember cry over and over again because I always failed to enter national team. Like all of my teammates dah masuk dulu, and then I kat belakang because of my height. Because dia ada requirement to be a national gymnast. You need to be tall. You need to have the flexibility. Well, I have the flexibility, and I can compete, but I just don't have the nice nice European look.
Figure.
Yeah, I was really and then the tried again. I think I did around 2 selections. I went for 2 selections for the national team squad, but then I rejected for twice. But I keep trying, and then I remember I skip every day, every morning. I hang myself every day morning so that I grow taller.
Itu
And then
adalah
after,
satu, I mean that's still an old folk still, isn't it? You menggantungkan diri, you're trying to make yourself elongated. That actually works ke?
It actually, I think it does because I think I'm taller than my mom, obviously.
Okay.
Because
So you banyak menggantungkan diri you lah.
Yes, like the whole year, I remember the whole morning before I pergi sekolah, skipping like 1,000 skip every morning. My dad will actually count like 1, 2, 3. Don't like I cannot cheat. And then hang. I still have the bar dekat atas that I can already, of course, like I can touch the floor already. Last time like I cannot like help. And then mommy I also like pull me every day, and then we go for massage. I have my own doctor last time, and then here every I think that kind of a little bit working. And also
Okay.
makan.
Tak, makan long beans kan? Untuk jadi panjang kan?
uh, I banyak minum sup akar. Mommy gave me a lot of sup akar, and then like Teen Grow punya Appeton.
Okay. Whatever it is that can help you, without being too drastic lah sebenarnya. Tapi, I nak tanya you sebenarnya. Tadi you kata memang like dia ada height requirements and everything. But for rhythmic gymnastic, why is height requirement is a must? Sedangkan you're not really putting on bars, you're playing with apparatuses, you're playing with clubs, you're playing with ball, ribbon dan sebagainya. Tapi height menjadi requirement juga, eh?
Yes, for last time sangat strict, but now it's a little bit ringan sikit. Like for the height. Macam last time diorang memang particular diorang nak like nice, tall, lean girls. Sebab bila kita
Oh, what
tengok
is tall? Boleh tak dia bagi tahu kita orang what's the minimum requirement yang diorang cari dulu height wise?
I don't remember the height requirement, but as for me, I remember that they want me to be like 132 centimeter. And that time I was 126.
Yelah,
And
but
then,
you were a child then, kan you masih lagi kira macam you in your early teens kan time tu?
and then tinggi tak semestinya like just tinggi, like a gymnast punya kaki mesti panjang than the badan, and it looks so much better if you're on the carpet and you have long legs, like short body, and you are tall, lean, tak chubby. It looks better, and you can attract the attention of the judges and then as well as the spectators lah.
Understand. Okay. So, coming back to the story tadi, 9 years old, you masuk your first competitive event, MSSD, and then terus masuk ke MSSS, MSSM, and so on sampai dah masuk national circuit. On the national level pula, when was your first tournament yang you paling tak boleh lupakan on the national level, mewakili negara?
9 years old. I went to South Africa for my first ever international competition with my coach. I think that was a pretty cool experience. Like until today, I still remember every step of the way. Like especially the weather though, because it was like very cold. It was my first overseas competition, first time traveling without parents. And then I remember how it was so cold, but then I managed to get bronze for my hoop, which I hate the most last time. I hate hoop. Like the hoop always give me hard times. I think it was the best competition. And then I went to Cyprus at the age of 10 years old. I pergi Cyprus. And then 11, I pergi Thailand, all for international competitions lah.
Alright, so obviously you have been exposed to competing on an international level so many times semenjak you 9 tahun lagi, and all of this competition, maybe you can just like and apa orang kata is winning the gold medal during the SEA Games was your highest achievement?
My highest achievement would probably be competing in the World Championship against all the best gymnasts all over the world. I competed in World Championship for twice, one in Bulgaria and one in Azerbaijan, Baku last year. But then for Southeast Asia, SEA Games was the highest level. Apart of that, I also I competed in Commonwealth Games and Asian Games, which is also one of the best experiences. Each competition ada their own memorable memories that I will cherish forever. So it's hard to choose like which was the best competition I've been to. Like,
Tapi kalau if I may say so, I mean like being an athlete, being a sports person such as yourself, I think being on a landscape ataupun berada di pentas dunia with all of the other international athletes would definitely be the place that you want to be kan, because you nak lawan bukan saja dengan orang Singapore ataupun Philippines or Japan or Korea, you nak lawan juga dengan with the Russians, with the Americans, with the Brits and everything. So pengalaman you competing on the international punya what you call it, the world competition, is it? What's it called?
World Championship.
World Championship in
World
Bulgaria. So now, where was Malaysia during this time? Dari segi ranking dunia tu, adakah orang kenal pun sebenarnya Malaysia dalam sports rhythmic gymnastic ni sebenarnya di kalangan dunia yang lain with all the others?
As for the ranking, my first World Championship was 2018 in Bulgaria. I got 67th place, which is I think out of 122 gymnasts. I'm not quite sure.
Okay.
And then the 2019 in Baku last year, I managed to improve ranking, which I got 57th in the whole competition out of 100, also 100 something. So I think I don't know about like how the other countries look at us, but as for me, I think the most important thing as a gymnast, we perform and we bring our own character on the carpet. Whether or not they will remember you or you know like kita menang ke tak menang ke, dapat gol ke tak dapat ke, as long as you know, the best thing is when the judges kan diorang ada like the whole kan, the judges kan, they will talk to each other kan, and then the judges will say to our Malaysian judges, oh, you have a nice gymnast. Itu like something really
So itu orang kata satu penghormatan lah. It's a bit of a privilege dan juga recognition. Okay. Okay, interesting enough. So, okay, let's talk back about your discipline, because like you're not just your typical gymnast sebenarnya. You don't really do like, you know, yang bars or whatnot. You concentrate more on rhythmic gymnastic, which is what Malaysia sebenarnya sangat-sangat famous sebenarnya. Bila cerita rhythmic gymnastic ni, kita cerita jenama lah kan. Itu adalah nama biasa yang orang pakai, betul? Dan where do you see yourself amongst your other teammates sebenarnya kalau nak kata ranking kat Malaysia ni? Do you think that you're at the top ataupun you dah memang like, no, you have reached that top level dah sebenarnya di kalangan rakan-rakan you?
Untuk Izzah, because I never put myself as a top gymnast in Malaysia, because I think that all of my teammates, we are all in the same level. And our coaches always tell us that we are all on the same level. You can win, you can lose. It's the matter of how you compete and how focused you are during the competition, and that's how we know whether we are doing good. Our training is like, you know, all the hard work was paid off. And I think even though I managed to get 2 goals and 1 silver back in SEA Games, I actually never put myself on the top, because again, I look up to all the seniors like Sian, Amy, and also I am also look up to my upcoming juniors like Reina Ho and Temi. They are all so good. They have their own thing that something. How do I say this? Like
Dia macam style masing-masing kan? Setiap orang ada style dan keunikan masing-masing, betul?
Yeah, that's the word. Everyone has a style that is different. So everyone boleh dapat mata kat sini, dapat mata kat sini, kurang mata kat sini. So all of us ada chance to actually climb up. So we always compete, yeah, of course in a healthy way lah, to see where we are every competition.
Tapi dia macam tak straightforward tau. Bila kita cerita pasal setiap sukan lah, contohnya lah bola. Apakah objektif bola sepak? You sepak bola masuk dalam gol. You dapat kira 1 gol, you menang perlawanan. Okay? Yes. Itu bola. Simple. Kalau you main tenis, you racketkan bola tenis tu across the net ke pihak lawan, orang tak dapat, you dapat point. Tapi bila kita cerita pasal gimnastik ni, pasal gymnama specifically, it's a very subjective punya ruling kan. Granted, ada technical part dia yang memang hakim ataupun judges akan ambil kira. Tapi yang lain tu a bit kepada apa yang aku feeling, apa yang kau boleh bagi feeling kat aku yang untuk aku bagi markah kat engkau kan sebenarnya.
Up until today actually, Izzah pun tak faham macam mana. macam mana like other girls can dapat so high, but of course dekat competition carpet tu kita macam sport Izzah, kalau benda yang kita drop kan, apparatus yang kita drop, kita dah tahu kita akan
Tak, itu teknikal. Itu teknikal tak apa. Tapi yang I peliknya kadang-kadang teknikal sama. Tapi macam mana kawan ni boleh lebih, kawan ni boleh kurang. Adakah apa? Lebih senyum ke? Lebih gerak badan ke? Macam mana?
Mungkin ada benda yang spectators tak nampak, which is kesukaran, tahap kesukaran rutin tu sendiri. Mungkin untuk spectators tengok, oh rutin ni nampak lagi menarik, tapi budak ni buat drop, tapi budak yang drop tu lagi tinggi markah daripada rutin yang menarik tu. Tapi kita tak tengok macam mana banyaknya pusing dia, kita tak tengok cleanness dia, macam tu. It's all in there, but I don't know lah macam mana. Again, it's
so kalau Izzah sekarang dipertanggungjawabkan untuk menjadi seorang judge, berani ke nak ambil watak tu sekarang?
No.
Tak berani ke?
I never want to be a judge because I think judge is a bit susah lah.
Nah, belum sampai lagi. You masih lagi nak dapatkan kegemilangan while you being a sports person tu untuk you waktu you jadi atlet tu. But mana tahu one way or another nanti, because Stephanie Gunn pun itu dah borak dengan dia dah banyak jadi juri dah untuk acara terjun sebenarnya dengan bukan terjun. Dia punya ni lah, artistic swimming lah.
Synchronized swimming.
Dia pun dah jadi judge. Mungkin sebab dia tua kot, tak tahulah. Tak adalah tua mana pun. Tipu je tu. Okay, dari segi gymnastik. Okay, when we talk about jenama and everything, there's of course macam kita cakap tadi, banyak apparatus, banyak different kind of discipline. So you got your ball, you got your clubs, you got your ribbon, you got your hoop. What is your best weapon on the carpet?
My best weapon? Actually kan, Izzah tak boleh tak cakap, oh I love this apparatus more than the others. Kalau tak nanti yang lain merajuk. Tak boleh.
Dia memang dia main perasaan kan sebenarnya.
Dia apparatus sangat memain perasaan, dia main psikologi kita. Dia macam kawan baik kan. So kalau you ditch another person, ya habis macam tu. So like
okay. Tapi kalau you boleh bagi percentage je, kita diam-diam, kita bagi percentage je yang mana lebih. Kita diam-diam.
Okay. Based on my current routine lah kan. Okay. I would rate ball 80%, hoop 70%, clubs. I love clubs. I enjoy doing clubs, but clubs tak suka I. Clubs selalu drop. Lepas tu, tapi I sayang club, so I bagilah 65%. Ribbon, however, I enjoy ribbon so much. Since I was a junior, I suka ribbon. Ribbon is one of the best apparatus. Tapi ribbon susah for us to handle, so we have to work a lot on this strength. But I'll give ribbon 65% as well.
Alright. So definitely ball will be something. Is it because ball sebenarnya senang you nak manipulate? Because dia hanyalah satu benda yang bulat yang senang you nak control. Versus kalau clubs kan you ada dua. So macam susah, ataupun ribbon, tak?
No, actually kan setiap apparatus ada tahap susah dia. Macam hoop dengan ball kan, dia round. So once you drop, dia boleh bergolek sampai tak tahu mana. So macam clubs, kalau dia drop, at least dia bounce on one place. I mean dia boleh out of the bound, tapi macam kita boleh cepat tangkap. Macam bola and hoop memang satu apparatus. Actually bola, Izzah daripada pre-junior sampailah sekarang Izzah masih takut nak handle sebab dia bila-bila boleh jatuh. Dia sangat fragile macam tu.
Ke you pernah mengalami pengalaman tu? You tengah perform, bola jatuh, tiba-tiba keluar kapet? Pernah?
Pernah.
Depan judges ni?
Pernah.
Wow, macam mana you recover tu?
Sebab macam nak cakap setiap competition mendewasakan kita, macam tu.
Itu ayat wakil rakyat tu, Izzah. Hebat.
So setiap competition carpet ada spare apparatus kat tepi, dua, satu dekat sana, satu kat sini. So kalau drop tu cepat-cepat ambil and then cepat-cepat cover lah macam tu. Sebab Izzah dah drop semua apparatus dah pernah drop.
Tapi macam mana you control emosi you time tu? Bayangkan you tengah perform routine you tengah baling semua almost a perfect run, tapi tiba-tiba at one point tu you terlepas and then you nak recover balik tu. Apa yang you selalu rasa during that time?
I feel like, oh my god, did I just drop? That was the first thing came to my mind, like, oh my god, did I just drop? Oh my god, cepat ambil. And then just cover lah. Sebab bila kita buat rutin, kita nak buat macam, kita nak buat the best as we can. So bila kita drop, kita tak tahu macam, kita lupa dah apa benda yang kita practice selama ni. And it's all from the muscles memory tau. For example, during SEA Games 2017, I dropped my hoop unfortunately for my first routine, and I dropped out of the carpet. And sebelum like keluar carpet, I was like, okay, kalau anything happen, just take the apparatus, spare apparatus. Tapi masa tengah, sebab kita khusyuk sangat kan, khusyuk dekat rutin tu, sampai Izzah pun macam, Izzah tengok dekat hoop Izzah je. So bila hoop tu out of the bound, Izzah pun macam lari keluar ke carpet, which is not a smart move. Tapi pengalaman macam tu yang buatkan Izzah lebih
lebih dewasa.
Lebih berdewasa. Tiba.
Nice. Okay, memang apa itu orang kata apa, lumrah dunia sebenarnya. As an athlete, you go through all these kind of things kan, kesusahan dan juga kepayahan, all the difficulties yang you pernah kecapi semua, and this only will make you stronger, this only will make you better moving forward. Izzah, post MCO ni, post COVID-19 ni, what is up with Izzah Amzan lepas ni? You rindu tak nak perform? You rindu tak nak compete sebenarnya ni?
Obviously, like every day I tengok routine I dekat YouTube, I'm like, oh my god, I miss competition.
So you dah tengok diri sendiri lah sekarang ni.
Self-obsessed. But yeah, I miss competing. I hope that we can travel, even though tak boleh travel this year, at least we can get back to our gym and train for next year maybe. I just want to get back to my old daily routine lah, which is going to the gym.
So okay lah, itu definitely, I mean like, you know, kalau untuk seorang yang introvert mungkin like, you know, being cooped up in the house for the past 60 days mungkin tak menjadikan masalah, tapi you're not just an athlete sebenarnya, you juga adalah seorang performer, you enjoy performing to people, that's what your pride is kan. So macam benda tu mesti meningkatkan kesan kepada you kan. Tapi kalau you kata, kalau nak cerita lah, what I mean, you dah biasa perform di depan orang semua and everything. Kalau dia kata lepas ni, okay, competition mungkin akan jadi juga, but everything is cuma judges dengan you je, tak ada audience kat dalam arena, tak ada orang. Would you be in favour of that?
Actually, before every competition dekat luar negara yang kita pergi, kita orang akan, coaches akan panggil judges, and then kita orang akan perform dengan judges. And then kita orang punya crowd is our teammates lah. Kita akan buat macam pre-competition. Judges ada. So benda tu macam dah biasa. So I don't mind.
So you don't mind that, definitely. Satu lagi, I do have another question actually. Kenapa, or is it just me, ataupun every time I tengok, mungkin I tak dapat tengok yang sebenarnya, lagu-lagu you all pilih semua lagu old school, lagu classical, lagu Beethoven, Mozart and everything. Can't you put like some hip-hop dance to it ke, ataupun something yang, you know, upbeat sikit ke, ataupun ada reason di sebalik pemilihan lagu tu?
Ada banyak, sebab lagu ni memainkan peranan yang sangat besar. Sebab kalau kita boleh je pilih lagu macam lagu yang sekarang in kan, tapi kalau kita sendiri gymnast tak boleh nak macam mana, lagu tu akan jadi background music masa kita punya rutin. So takkan jadi apa-apa, rutin tu takkan jadi menarik, and then markah kita pun akan terjejas kat situ. So it's better to choose the song that we as a gymnast and the coaches can work with, and then we enjoy doing it. Memanglah lagu yang pop kan sedap didengar, tapi tak semestinya lagu tu sedap dimenarikan dengan
dimenarikan. Adakah ayat tu sebenarnya dimenarikan tu? Tak apalah, bagilah you Izzah on that one. Tapi kebebasan pilih lagu tu, adakah it's more on the coaches punya decision, or do you have input as well? Do you have a say in what kind of song that you want to use?
Coaches akan bagi lagu, and then coaches akan tanya kita, especially macam kita orang yang Izzah, macam kita orang teammates yang senior, kita orang boleh discuss dengan coach whether or not we like the song.
You tak boleh just nak declare macam like, coach, I nak lagu Siti Nurhaliza.
Oh, mana boleh. sebab yang buat rutinnya coaches.
So they are the choreographer lah sebenarnya kan, your coaches?
Yeah. Sorry?
They are your choreographers lah. They all yang buat kan tarian tu kan?
Definitely.
Okay, so obviously they need to understand the song lebih lah.
Itulah pasal.
Kan you suka hati nak pilih lagu Drake ke lagu Soulja Cat ke, macam memang tak kena lah kan.
Tak kena lah. Tapi kalau lagu tu kita suka, lepas tu kita tunjuk dekat coach pun suka, we can work with it lah. Coach boleh edit, coach akan edit lagu tu.
So dia boleh buat bicara lagi lah. You can still negotiate in one way or another lah kan, untuk dapatkan lagu you.
Yeah.
Alright, awesome stuff. Wow, 35 minit dah kita dah online ni. Izzah, walaupun granted you masuk minit keempat, so dah kita 31 minit lah kita dah online sekarang. Really awesome stuff, Izzah. Banyak benda yang you dah share dengan kita, pengalaman you semua and everything. But I do have to call it a day now sebab kita tak nak go overboard. But before we leave, Izzah, I just nak bagi peluang untuk for you to say something to our viewers out there. Apakah pesanan you ingin tinggalkan? Mungkin nak ucapkan selamat hari raya ke apa ke? Silakan.
Oh, okay. First of all, Izzah nak mengucapkan terima kasih kepada semua frontliners. Izzah nak ucapkan selamat menyambut Hari Raya kepada semua muslimin dan muslimat. Stay safe, jangan degil sebab Izzah pun tak keluar. So macam kita patuh, kita jaga kita and it will be back to normal.
Alright, okay, and this is us also hoping that Izzah, you are able to actually go back on the carpet and perform and compete very very soon, inshallah. Do great, Izzah. You have been great. Do not stop being great. Be awesome seterusnya. Okay, thank you so much, Izzah, for coming down on Sempoi this edition. Terima kasih banyak-banyak and ucapkan selamat raya kepada you juga, Izzah, dan hopefully geng Raya KL pertama kalinya memberikan meaning yang lain kepada you, maksud yang lain kali ni kan.
Definitely.
Definitely. Dan kepada anda semua, terima kasih kerana menonton Sembang Sempoi. Terima kasih kerana menonton sehingga ke penghujungnya. And as always, jom Malaysia, duduk di rumah, kita jaga kita, dan jom kita putuskan rantai COVID-19 ini bersama-sama. Kita dah nak raya dah weh. Selamat raya. Bye. Assalamualaikum. Okay, and